Somewhere between Final Cut 7 and TikTok, filmmakers dropped the baton and content creators picked it up. But what the heck even is a content creator? Why do we use that term, that label? Is it because content creators or YouTubers or influencers, those are some other names, they're making short form, kind of DIY style content, and nobody's stopping them? They can just get going and make it. It could be good, it could be bad, it just gets made. I don't think so, because those of us who went to film school, we all heard all those stories about our famous filmmakers in their early years and how they had their Super 8 cameras or their 16 millimeter cameras or their dad's Canon or whatever. And they shot their home movies. I think there was even a whole Spielberg movie precisely about that. So it's not how you get started. Is it because the distribution method is primarily YouTube, 20 years strong now, or TikTok? I guess we say TikTokers as much as we might say YouTubers. I don't think that's it, because really, how many people had heard of the Duffer Brothers before Stranger Things came out? But nobody called them then or now Netflixers. No, they're filmmakers. Is it because the business model of content creators seems by its very nature to be about monetization or possibly fame? I'm thinking of the Justin Biebers of the world, the Mr. Beasts and all that. Let's be real. Most people in Hollywood are looking for money or fame too, but they get to say they're filmmakers. I worked with YouTubers for years at various companies where they were actually our market. We were trying to sell to them, and sometimes the profit was so much better selling millions of lower priced cameras than a few of the very high-end cameras to the elite cinematographers in Hollywood. And sometimes we actually were collaborating directly with those YouTubers to get product reviews of the cameras or the software or the cloud collaboration or whatever it was that I was marketing at the time. And so, the third-party validation, we get the certain users to recommend us to other users. They don't have to know that we maybe paid those YouTubers to make that content. But recently I attended Ecamm's Creator Camp, and I had a very different experience hanging with a bunch of content creators for a week. And the reason why was because I wasn't trying to sell them anything. I wasn't trying to use them. They weren't a target market for me. They were just people making content, creating. Back in the day, I would have called them filmmakers, maybe indie filmmakers or possibly DIY filmmakers, small budget, B-movie, I don't know. But when I was in my 20s and I moved from Florida to California to become a movie producer, I attended tons and tons of conferences about getting started in the movie business, indie filmmaking. And you know what? The vibe at Creator Camp was the exact same as those conferences all those years ago. So I think we should stop saying content creators and call them what they are. They're filmmakers. They're storytellers.